what three types of vehicles are an instant money pit?
Instant money pit. Land Rover and Range Rovers for sure, and any Range Rover. Their intake, fuel, and cooling systems are all made of plastic, so when things get too hot, they start cracking and having issues. Their control arm bushings, for how durable, excuse me, how strong and heavy those cars are. I've seen control arm bushings being completely wiped out on Range Rovers at early as 40,000 miles. So you want to talk about an instant money pit, and honestly, Range Rovers tend to have some pretty aggressive drivers, and it's a high performance SUV. So obviously Range Rover sucks. This other car that I would say is an instant money pit. Part of it is because of what happens with these vehicles at 60, 70,000 miles, because we've seen this moon and back, and it happens all the time. But Cadillac CTSs, and I'm just going to throw ATSs into this as well, tend to have a lot of transmission problems. But CTSs in particular have a lot of oil valve control issues, which has thrown off timing and destroyed engines as early as 60, 70,000 miles. Their suspension is all air suspension. It's crazy expensive. So I would say CTSs and ATSs are ginormous money pits, to say the least. And if I was going to put a third car that I would say is a distinct money pit are BMWs. Really any of them, but particularly the XIs. It's kind of the same things between the two on the Range Rovers and the CTSs. Like, we've seen some dramatic issues at young mileage on these cars. They're all made of plastic, and they're all very costly. I mean, BMW stands for break my wallet for a reason. So if you want to talk about an instant money pit here, BMWs are, you kind of have to put them into that basket. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to throw shade or hate onto any of these three brands. I'm just saying those are three brands that tend to be some of the most expensive vehicles to repair, and we tend to see these repairs be needed at very young mileages. And so in the grass scheme of things, right, there's a ton of cars that would be considered money pits, but to me, those are three that are going to take serious investments to get to even 100,000 miles.